10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Imba Spirit.
It's been a very hotly contested hero region. Also, the fact that, you know, you can use that Grimstroke and put the Inkswell on any sort of mobile hero, right? And then be stun
remaining.
is super, super value.
5 seconds remaining.
It is one of the popular ones. I'm not sure if they've run it as a position 4. That's also been something doing, but I think most recently, if I'm taking a look, it's actually Quinn playing it, yeah. A little too wild. How do you feel about the Weaver position for? Because that's been seeing more and more attention, it feels.
5 seconds remaining.
That makes sense. Well, we haven't seen many of those, luckily. Mostly just the position 4 when he does pop up, generally. So the next question is, what else are we going to see picked up? A lot of the very popular picks have already been banned out. The Phoenix has been seeing a lot of play generally, as well as the Snapfire, because she's a really great counter to it. Chen, we saw some pretty interesting stuff over in Europe with Chen 33 playing that core. That was interesting.
Dire team pick.
Don't think that's something they have to worry about here. But, oh, Necrophos. Well, that's kind of the name of the game right now, is you win your lanes and then you hit that that one power spike and you start pushing. You don't stop.
5 seconds remaining. Evil geniuses turn to pick. Assassin. Ten seconds remaining.
It also
5 seconds
makes the
remaining.
lane pretty weak though too, right? Like, you pick up something like an Nyx Assassin. Worried about that, especially because you do have an Earth Spirit on the side of Evil Geniuses who's going to be able to rope quite a bit. I don't think I actually got to watch any of the Quincy games, come to think of it. Like, I mean, I got to watch them, but I didn't get the chance to, like, cast them. And there's been so much Dota going on. I think generally, though, they're running the Ember mid on the side of Quincy. again, because it is one of Quinn's signature heroes. What I'm wondering with Evil Geniuses is if we're going to see a gyrocopter eventually. Because you talked about that being very light on the lockdown, but also being able to push. Or not lockdown, but the team fight, rather. My bad. Spirit, though.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Feels like you need very specific kind of lockdown for a Void Spirit as well, which can be difficult. I know, like in the past, like Puck's kind of like a really good hero because he can follow him. He's very mobile. Grimstroke, of course, does have the silence, which is pretty nice. The Inkswell, but it's just hard. You have to get something to lock down a Void Spirit pretty quickly. The Nyx Assassin possibly too, right? Because of the fact that he can go Vendetta, he can catch him out, but if he doesn't have that burst potential, if he doesn't have the +1, he's not going to be able to do too much because the Void Spirit is just going to dissimulate and, you know, step away.
Evil Geniuses turn to act.
Gyrocopter!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
But yeah, I'm not sure how this team fight even really kind of gets started either. Question mark right now, because you can have the Nyx Assassin try to trail around to the back lines, but I don't know. No Darkseer, so they assume that they are still looking for that off. I think they're still looking for the off lane for, unless, I guess the Necrophos could be running the off lane. I think Bulba has played that.
10 seconds remaining.
No, I don't think he do. I think it's gonna
Seconds remaining.
probably be Ryoya if I had to guess, like a mid.
Dire team pick. Seconds.
I was gonna ask who the better spirit is. I know Jenkins jokes a lot of the times that he says that Void Spirit and Ember Spirit are practically the same hero in a lot of ways. In fact, one of the big NA spammers of Ember Spirit is Shaggy, and if he can't get Ember Spirit, he'll take Void Spirit, and he wrecks on it. And again, Jenkins says it's because it's so similar in design. Oh, okay, we get the Dazzle pickup. Okay.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
That's what it looks like. Unless somehow they decide they want to go with the Assassin being the offlaner, but I prefer him as a 4 personally. And a Terrorblade for Arteezy. Ooh, that's a draft. Centaur, Tusk, and Bristleback is what he's playing, yeah. Double heroes, generally.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
That's definitely going to be interesting. I am kind of leaning towards Evil Geniuses draft right now, just because of the fact that, you know, they have really good ways of starting fights, getting in, sustaining. They've got a lot of push potential behind them too. I just like this draft a little bit better than Quincy Cruz, like you said. There's just a little too many parts that have to kind of fit together, and they have to wait for specific items. I think that he's got a nicer draft, but what do you think, Kips? Who do you think is gonna take this first game here? Right.
Prepare for battle.
Rest easy, child.
Is it one of those games where we're on a timer?
No.
Is this one of these things where, you know, EG looks really, really good until, you know, you start to see this Ember start to pick up and the gyrocopter getting his items?
Who dares face me now?
I think I'd... Whoa. Hi. Oh, okay. I was like, Uh-oh. Understood. So for those of you that don't know, Kips is in wilds of Scandinavia, yes? Finland? I wasn't sure if I could be that specific. I don't know. I didn't want to dox you, Kips. But that's true. I am so sorry. We had a winter warning where I am, and it is definitely not. But a little bit of a battle here for the runes. They're trying. Nice stun coming out from Biver. Go and collect the bounty rune bottom. Bulba grabbing the rune top. Be a pretty even split. Just to watch this mid lane matchup between here. Like you said, if on paper it should be the Ember Spirit who gets the better of this, but it's always fun to watch two mid players go up against each other, especially within the region. Definitely assume so. Difficult up here. In fact, we do get the... Yeah, they've just been chipping away at him. They know that he doesn't have the Earth Spirit. This is going to be the first blood. And Yuar's getting the kill on Bulba. And this is a big problem because, like you said, a lot is being placed on his shoulders to kind of carry this mid-game. And I believe it was, I think Blitz was talking about. He says when Bulba has a good game, or rather a good lane, rather, he ends up having a very good game. Things end up fitting exactly the way they want it. But if Bulba does not have a good game, they tend to struggle a lot more. Very scary lane when you got all the tools in the kit here for Quincy crew with the you know, the ink swell possibility, the fact that, you know, gyrocopter just does a lot of damage early on. My eyes up here on it, but commit on this. G taking some harass here is going to be brought pretty low. It's going to be it for now.
Denied.
And that's kind of what you said, right? You figured that this is a hero that is very good at harassing. You have to play a little bit more carefully against the Emperor Spirit, so too big of a surprise. I think rune control is going to be pretty important. Make him take the runes away from Quinn so he's not to make a lot of moves around the map and get that momentum.
Radiant structures are
It's okay.
fortified.
Quinn's getting very aggressive here, though. Nature's Prophet was thinking about TPing in, Ryoya sitting fairly low, but back off. Brass being thrown out on Bulba here.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Feel
attack.
the gratitude of the void.
Poor Bulba. Not looking good for Bulba. He is going to get taken down again, and they're not even going to be able to go and find a return kill here, as Crit has to run away to make it out of line here. Low. They keep pinging things out. Like it felt like Fiverr and MSS wanted to try to make something happen, but although we say that now, nice and pale, throw it out on Arteezy. A good heal bomb coming out from the Dazzle. Oh, as we get a kill on SVG. Ryoya making his first rotation top. That double damage coming in handy. Pretty good, and they find a big old stack over here. I wasn't paying attention. Is this... I'm guessing that they pulled this off on the side for themselves, right? Are they pulling? I thought I saw Crit, like, spending some time over here. Oh, and bottom lane, Biver now trying to run away. They already managed to take down the Dazzle. They'll find themselves another kill. All of a sudden, after the 5-minute mark, everybody's ready to make rotations and murder. Mid lane, too. Quinn is trying to make something happen here, but not going to be able to quite finish it off. And top lane, too. Bulba just kind of getting body blocked over here. SVG doesn't have the spell, so... make it out.
Flames will spread thrice.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's definitely not a comfortable lane for Bulba, especially whenever they know that Crit's not there, right? They're just bullying and ganging up on him. Although, like they do spot out Crit over here on the side, they cancel out the clarity.
Radiant's middle tower
Poking and prodding.
Dire's current.
Got the courier though. Quinn's sitting a little bit low, does have that remnant. Just back off, bottle up. I'm right back in again. Oh, they try to cancel the TP. Not quite. Not quite fast enough for Ryoya.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They've been studying a little bit. Like they tried to make some moves on fly here in the bottom lane, but Arteezy, he's got the Metamorphosis up. Is he going to be able to get the final hit over here on MSS? He will find it. D making his own rotation. Can they find? No, I don't think they're going to be able to. They have to back off. They just don't have the damage to take down Arteezy. you later.
Denied.
They knew that they were making that rotation too. Surprised at the aggression coming in. Perhaps they thought it would just be a very quick pick.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Who's gonna back out. He'll TP right out. Crit making this roll though over here. He's sitting very, very low. Quinn's looking for this kill. He's gonna be able to find Ryoya joining in. Needs to be careful. There's quite a few Quincy crew members here over here. It's Boba also TPing over. They'll get the pull in here over onto Quinn. Nice and pale coming out from Fiverr. Stroke of Fate hits a lot of targets. Bulba backing off. Ryoya's gonna bottle up too. They're going in on Bulba. They get that. Great dead Bulba. Ryoya is not going to be able to help him. He's trying to see if he can find anything else here, but he is forced to run away. In comes Arteezy. He doesn't have the meta, but they're diving pretty hard now. Ryoya gets taken down by Yawar. Crit's not looking too healthy either. He's going to get taken out. And now, what's going on here? What is happening? Arteezy's like, what am I doing? Like, where's my team? Bottom lane, Fly, he's trying. They're very dead. Gwen's gonna be able to TP out, no problem.
Radiant's middle tower.
Fiverr's just able to just walk away like that. That feels really bad right now when you get someone that has gone beyond your tier 2. With your tier 1 still up. Your carry, he's just like, what's happening? He doesn't have his metamorphosis. Just watch people just fall.
Liquipedia.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
With his team taking over the jungle, and again, the vision. The vision is a huge part of this, especially when you have someone like a Nyx Assassin, but again, he needs to be paired up with a +1 generally. He just doesn't have that damage on his own. much. I will take that. Just these pickoffs are so quick and clean. And then again, you just see this efficiency coming out from the side of Quincy crew. Go right back to farming, right back to, you know, taking away resources on the map. So it's forced Arteezy to be in this little triangle for the most part. He can't really go anywhere else. They don't have great protection for him either over here. They don't even have an ward.
Radiant's top tower.
No, they've been in total control here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No, he's just been bouncing between the mid and the bottom lane the entire time, hoping that anyone's, you know, slip up, maybe try to go out for a warding expedition on their own, break a smoke or whatnot, but Secure just playing. Occasionally you'll see MSS move top, but runes are up, and we'll see that Fly will be able to secure at least one of these, if not two. Can he get there in time? No, he changed his mind at the last second, and then there's going to be a roll over here. Crit trying to run away. Don't think he's going to be able to, though, with Quinn. At that double damage, he's going to find the final hit. Joya's running out of this triangle, as is Bulba. They don't want anything to do with this. Bulba right now. He was trying to, you know, he's trying to make space, right? He's trying to make some room for Arteezy so he can at least, you know, go out, farm the jungle. Sometimes these little sacrifices have to get made. Ryoya now has to run away, though. Is going toward that blade mail talked about. Again, this gives Arteezy a little bit more breathing room. They know where they are. They forced the rotation. Is it great that Bulba died? No, but he's having a very difficult game as it is. You might as well try to make something with a death. What do you think, Kips? Assessment? I know Jenkins usually likes to talk about that. Says, oh, hold that thought. Quinn, mid lane, trying to make some moves on crit. You can see that more rotations coming out here. It's so hard to lock him down with what they have, right? Scepter up and running on Gyrocopter. He's working on the... Feels like... It doesn't feel like they really have to rush by any means, but it feels like they could definitely put their foot on the gas pedal if they'd like right now. Take another objective. Oh, the smoke immediately getting broken. They find crit. And they just delete him. Monster Call coming out here for Quinn. So the rest of the team, the call down coming out from UR. They'll turn their attention over to easy pickings here. Fly is going to get taken down, and they're still searching for Bulba. That's going to be a missile right to the face as he's just obliterated. It's a double kill now for UR. I think that's a good enough celebration to go in and try maybe take an objective, Kips. Neo will be able to collect a nice kill after being poked the entire time this game.
This will hasten my footfalls.
We're gonna try to jump on MSS. The roll forward, that's a dead MSS. RTZ, popping that meta, is gonna be able to take a tower. And back over here on the side, you are. Yeah, he needs some help. He needs his friends to get here. Nice soulbite getting thrown out though. Will push back Ryoya and Crit. And turn their attention now over to RTC. Still have the Sunder still up, so they have to be careful. When sliding around, jumping in, back and forth. Tier 1, nice stroke. Fate slowed him down a little bit, but it looks like they're going to try to make the moves over here at Crit. San's going to get thrown out over here onto Fever. He's going to get thrown over into the trees as he gets pulled up by the Remnant. They're going to find another kill, and now they'll find Fly as well. Quinn is godlike.
Radiant are scanning.
I don't think they can take. Yeah, I don't think EG can get in this pit. Yuar's got a double damage right now. He's very close to finishing KB. This is a free roach right now for Quincy Crew. That's also
Dire's bottom tower is under
I think he noticed that that Arteezy does have that Eagle song, so wants to be able to combat it. BKB Aegis on Yuar. Might find him though.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh boy. He found him. And he just slowly burns him to death. Oof. Slow death is the worst death. Yuar's trying to make some moves over here. Does have an assassin nearby. Immediately uses that Sunder though. BKB comes out. Bulba is not looking healthy. He is just going to get taken down. Crit's going to have to roll on out and not able to quite follow them. Ivor taking a peek, but not going to be able to find a stun. I have to say the Quincy Crew's, like, their vision game has been super, super good. Although they find a quick pickoff over on SVG, but now Quinn is here. Quinn is ready to just avenge it. It's actually going to be Yuar who gets the kill. And Arteezy has to run back now. Quinn jumping forward, looking for the Searing Chains. This man to get it, but they have the Manta. MSS jumping in as well. So those Necrobursts, we get the buyback coming out from Bulba. He wants to keep it. Oh, I'm sorry, the Air Crit. Jumping back in again as the TP comes out. The holdover onto Quinn. They find out that they have the Shallow Grave that's going to be able to keep him alive. Yuar. That's going to be the Aegis getting popped. They'll be able to finally take down Quinn. That's a lot of gold that's going over to the side of EG as Bulba now. They're trying to take down Yuar a second time. He doesn't have the BKB, he doesn't have the Aegis, and he will fall. Crit, some body blocks coming out. They'll try to take, nope, they cannot grab the Dazzle in time. That was a very nice fight for EG. Did force the buyback out on Crit, but we're able to take down Quinn. Who got that gold? Oh, Arteezy got the goal. around very, very nicely. It wasn't looking great at the start here for that, having the silence rolling on in, taking up back lines. Turnaround coming up.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Radiant's tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Is he going to be enough to carry this game while, you know, the rest of the team kind of plays catch up, is my question, though.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Uh-oh.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, they do manage to find themselves a kill on Fly, but again, it's the support going down. It's making more space. It's shoving out the lanes. So I think EG is okay with this, but top tower getting pressured now.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Quinn's not gonna hard commit. Does find the Nyx assassin, Fly, making his way over, gets the Sprout off. Try to buy him a little bit more time, but I think you are going to lose your Nyx, because yeah, they use the scythe and everything on him. He is out of here. SVG gets drawn in by that remnant. Just wait patiently, and that's gonna be another kill now for Arteezy. See some of the yeah, they want Quinn too. It's gonna be pretty hard for them to grab him though, because he does have the remnant up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Into Quinn, the silence comes off, and try to just chip him down as fast as possible. They don't want to allow him to get away, but he does have the remnant up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I think that's your opening, right? If you can take down Quinn and try to pressure the base, get a buyback out of him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Take a look at Artur's quick buy. He has a rapier queued up. Side of EG. This crit, they also get a beat cars out of UR. That is meta though. Oh, Quinn's going back in. He's thinking about it. It's gonna be a nice pull in here, followed by the soulbind though. Silence is gonna get thrown up. He and Bulba have to move together. Now it looks like Quincy crew trying to back off MSS. He's got that glimmer cape to keep him alive. Maybe a little bit longer, but they have the sight. They're gonna be able to take him down again. 5 force back. Bulba gets himself a double kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They just missed their timing on this. They had a, I mean, not gold-wise, but they had a fairly commanding presence in the earlier half of this game. Felt like Quinn was everywhere. He was getting really good pickoffs. Was it just that, you know, UR wanted to back off and he was just farming too much, or? Now belongs to the side of Quincy crew, and yours very happy about it. That is an Aegis, that's cheese. Oh, crit. I think you.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is falling.
Thought the cookie crumbles.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, they scanned though. They scanned. They knew that they were over there, but I guess, like you said, you know, that was the move he had to do, but they just didn't have enough. I don't follow him, I guess. I don't know. Bulba. That's gonna be the end of him. He's finished up that Divine Rapier now, though, so he does have to be careful. He has the Aegis, he's got the BKB. I think they just go right back on him again. Too concerned here. Arteezy force pop the Manta. Try to keep them off. They do have a repair kit, it looks like, so that's good. Oh, the Science Slow being thrown out over here on Quinn. Ruin has the double damage, but he's not going to be able to stay alive long enough. He gets taken down by Yor. Now Quinn, he's going to go eat the cheese. They get the kill on crit. Oof. And they're just going for the end. We know that they've got this momentum. It's going to be very difficult for them now, especially with Arteezy. He does have the meta up, but he can't do anything. He signs up the BKB. We'll turn back around, though. Maybe get the kill onto Quinn. No, Quinn runs himself away. They'll follow up with the soul bind, and Yor, look at him. That shallow grave is doing work, baby. Keeping him alive. They do get the buyback coming out from Fly, but I don't think he can do much of anything here. Again, they've still got the meta up. They're going to try to push them back. Will Quincy crew respect it, though, is the question. Quinn doesn't seem like he wants to. He goes right back in on Arteezy again. So the flight silence being thrown out. Those creeps aren't going to be able to save him. He's down. That is a GG.
Radiant's ancient is under attack. Dire victory. Dire Team ban. Evil Geniuses turn to ban. Dire Team ban.
Welcome back, everyone. We have more Beyond the Summit Pro Series America's Division. We've got Evil Geniuses versus Quincy Crew. Quincy Crew taking game number 1 with a very impressive Ember and Gyrocopter coming out from Yor and Quinn. But we've got a little bit of an update too. In fact, Kips and I were just talking about it during the break. So Kips, do you want to give us a little overview?
Dire Team ban. Evil Geniuses turn to ban. Dire Team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Evil Geniuses turn to ban. Dire Team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Evil Geniuses turn to pick.
Ember Spirit.
Yes.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Evil Geniuses turn to pick.
Oracle.
Dire Team pick.
Void Incarnate.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
Yeah, it is
remaining.
very exciting, the fact that, you know, we are going to be seeing not necessarily a rise, but I know in the NASA region especially, we're seeing a lot of like Queen of Pain coming up. A lot of these heroes that are heavily magic, and that can be very, very risky early. Are we going to see these games moving a lot faster now because of the fact there's nothing, I don't want to say nothing, obviously, but there's less holding you back if your, you know, gank fails to come to fruition?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Underlord too, that's been something that business associates really favor. Well, I know Envy's been playing an awful lot of QoP over on C9, and this is a huge buff actually to Leo Style, who plays on Thunder Predator. Leo Style's like top 2 heroes, in my opinion, are the Puck and Queen of Pain, and so he's gonna have an absolute ball this patch, especially considering how aggressive he typically plays. This is, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see if it becomes more of a stomp too, right? Like if you get that momentum going and you don't have much to fear about, you know, I'm not going to be feeding away a kill streak. Are these games just going to become even shorter now because of these adjustments? Okay. So is...
Evil Genius's turn to pick. Dire team pick.
Earth Shaker.
I am excited that, you know, the fact we probably aren't going to see as much DK, as I said in the first game today. I'm just sick of seeing that hero. I know it's a great, like, rock to center things around, but I'm not going to be sad to see him. If he goes away with this, the old meta, not too sad about it. I'm excited, though, to see more fights going on, especially in the NA region a lot of the times. Granted, the last game that we saw was fairly action-packed, but a lot of the times, too, with NA, they tend to just farm, and then whichever team has been the most efficient during the farming come out on top. But that's pretty exciting. We do see the Clockwork picked up. We get Clockwork and Earthshaker, 2 heroes that were not picked up previously here. So a little bit more lockdown coming out from both of these teams, which I do like. Got some... Oh, they go for the Dazzle here. That's so much heal on save.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Has some nice solutions Geniuses is considering throwing out here. Most likely going to be Quinn on the Ember Spirit. A good pairing with the Grimstroke and the Clockwork. I'm guessing that's a 4 Clockwork, I think. I mean, I've seen a couple teams run it as a 3, but generally I think it's more suited to as a 4.
Evil Geniuses turn to bat.
Timber Saw!
This is interesting. They pick up a timber saw for Quincy crew. They don't have, we talk about, having the lockdown for the Void Spirit, right? Like, that's a really big deal generally. But in the last game, we saw that Ember just basically eclipsed the Void Spirit completely. It wasn't ending up to be an issue. But now you've got this timber saw, and the lockdown coming out from the side of Evil Geniuses is very light. This is very worrisome. It's funny too, because we're talking about, in heroes, this maybe not so much with these big tanky guys, but it's still a fairly tanky lineup coming out from the side of Quincy crew with heroes picked up.
Dire team ban.
They don't have a Bulba hero yet either. You think the 4 Earthshaker?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
So what are the final picks going to be here then? If you take a look at what Quincy crew has,
10 seconds remaining.
What's that they don't have UR's hero, considering that they're banning out the Terrorblade, and then looking over here at Evil Geniuses, they still need something for Artur. That's very fast. That's going to make life very difficult for that Oracle. And well, that, and you've got the Oracle, Void Spirit, Dazzle, like any of these guys, right? Because you get Grimstroke, you throw the Inkswell on top of Ricky, he jumps on you. It's so hard. Like, you've got multiple silences, Cloud and the Phantom's Embrace. This is just gonna,
remaining.
I like that pick.
5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
What do you think about this? Do you like this? This is gonna be enough? Yeah, I'm concerned considering that last series, not last series, but the last game, right? Quinn was very dominant in that mid lane against Ryoya. Timbersaw is one of those heroes that's just created to win his lane, make a lot of space, and will eat up a lot of space too, cause a lot of people to try to pay attention to him. Granted, Ricky's not the strongest of laners, but I think they're going to have problems with some of these other lanes that where do you put your attention then? How do you compensate? Can you compensate, I guess is the other question. I don't know.
Faith in fate restored.
I don't think up against Quinn, I don't think he'd have a very good time, unfortunately.
Shocking.
Faith in fate restored.
Even a master falters.
All resurrection. I am shocked.
Balance in all things.
How do you think they plan to compensate? Because I mean, obviously you don't go into any matchup and you say, oh, I'm probably going to lose this, right? It's not a good attitude to have. But in case, you know, because history...
30 seconds to battle.
Run away, nice fissure, going to slow them down. Quinn joining in, starts body blocking him, gets a couple hits off because there is the Oracle nearby.
The battle begins.
Able to grab themselves 2 runes, top, bottom lane. MSS gonna be able to, they get all 4 runes. Great start for the side of Quincy crew here. So much harass already dumped out here on Bulba. It's a little bit over half health. Assume that will continue. Have that clarity coming out. He starts with boost first. Fly. He's making some space here. They are chasing him and a lot of attention. And here. This is looking like first blood though, actually. Yeah, there it is. Ivor finding the kill on Fly. Again, a little bit of space here for Arteezy, but do you see how much damage just got thrown out on him? Oh my. Just...
Dire's courier has been killed.
That's kind of what they're doing right now, although Viper's sitting very, very low. They should be able to maybe get themselves a return kill. No, they'll back off. Morphling sitting very low, 70 HP here. MSS, he's got another Q. It's not going to be able to quite land it though, so like he's gonna... It's fine.
Snap another layer of plate on your armor. Granny's back!
Quinn was getting very aggressive in the mid lane, playing ring around the tower, so to speak, but get forced back a little bit, taking a couple of those tower shots, just trading back and forth here with Ryoya. Check in here in the top.
Not right.
Like, you are sitting currently at 15-1. Having too difficult time here. This feels very calm for the most part. Like, bottom lane was definitely a lot of action. Putting pressure constantly back and forth, but the other lanes seem pretty quiet for now. Just waiting to, you know, get the levels up. Wait. Chasing after him down here. I don't think they're gonna go for a full dive though. Another courier getting sniped meanwhile. And you can see a rotation coming out here from Crit, but I think he's most likely looking for that. Oh, top lane, we talked about it. We talked about the Inkswell. Yeah, jump from Ricky, but not gonna go for that too far here. Biver making his own rotation, hoping maybe grab Bulba, but we have a ward over here on the side. We'll spot him out. So Bulba's already retreating, backing off. It's gonna be Arteezy's courier now getting taken out. MSS, boy, these couriers are dropping like flies.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they want to stop Quinn here. It's only level 5, but the rest of the team is making their own rotations. Flies here. It's going to try to purge off that shield.
This one was not.
Look at Biver. Getting position. They'll start off with the Stroke of Fate. Try to take down the courier too. While they're at it, they'll be able to grab it. A little bit of a chase going on though over here. They can spot out Fly. Nice remnant pulling in Biver on the side. It's a whole lot of nothing. Just scrapping back and forth. In fact, you can already see now that the Grimstroke making his way back top. They realize there's nothing more to be done over here, but they're going to try to make the jump. Quite land on Bulba here. Got spells to stay alive and healthy. Jump back into the mid lane. See that the double damage gets picked up by Ryoya. His attention now to Biver, who's trying to just use that battery assault to give himself some space. He uses the salve, does get cancels, trying to just block off. They just don't have the pull. There it is. This is a dead Biver here in the mid lane. Ryoya will clean.
Surrender all hope to the void.
Surprised that this top lane has not gone better for you are here and Stroke. I feel like they could make some plays here on Bulba, but they're just always a little bit off. Biver has his eyes on crit here. They point out that they would like to grab Bulba though. So there's a jump forward. They'll follow up with the Ink Swell. A very dead Bulba, although you get your own rotation coming out now from Ryoya. He's looking to try to make plays over here onto SVG. Biver's going to get pulled in. SVG is going for the denial. He's not going to be able to get it from the neutral creeps. And it looks like Biver, he's pretty tanky, but tanky enough. Ryoya is out of mana here, so like they'll just have to back off. Bottom lane, MSS making moves on Arteezy. Trying to find the final hit here. Waveform away. Arteezy sitting so low. Ooh. Make it out. He's trying. He's juking, moving around. He's hoping that eventually he's going to run out of trees or mana. One of the two. The Soul Ring is off cooldown very soon. And they find it. This is just constantly chasing after him. He'll eventually take down the Morphle. Crit?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Answer right. It's impressive he stayed alive for as long as he did. Perhaps he thought he would, outplay him. Probably not.
You might never recover.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Best item, one of the best items, especially after this patch, right? Pip's shovel getting picked up now for Quinn.
Radiant's
And
bottom
the fact that bounties are maybe not affected, but I actually haven't paid that close of attention during all this, but very value item. See the muscle coming through here from MSS down in the bottom area. He wants to try to get that outpost for himself, deprive them of that sweet, sweet XP. Not sure they'll be able to really contest it right now. I can see Fly making his way over. A crit, just there's no place really for him to hide. Fly. He has to try. They can cancel it. And yeah, that's gonna be a very dead Fly. Bulba's just hiding in the tree line over here off to the side. Some moves being made over on the mid lane. They have a double damage right over here onto Ryoya. Quinn tried to just move himself away. He does have a fairy fire, but he doesn't have any other regen left. It's just gonna be able to remnant out. And Ricky top lane. Oh, he almost manages to get Bulba, but able to TP out. There was no stun, no ink swell that time around.
So much more.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under
Don't think they... Oh, they do. They have the pull from Ryoya. That Aether Remnant dragging him away from that TP.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
See, Quincy crew kind of doing what they did last game, right? You can see they've got some aggressive vision up. They're trying to take control of the jungle. They know that they have to pressure our core. Too much that he can do right now, though. He will morph himself into his own Timbersaw. There's a lot of people, though, making their way over now. The Searing Chains comes out. They're just gonna chip away at poor Arteezy. This jungle does not belong to him anymore. How do you not play fair at ball?
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle
I guess
tower
that makes
is
sense.
under attack.
I was thinking like a game of catch, and I was like,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
okay. I'm sure I can think of something. I'm just trying to watch everything on the map right now. Unfair. Man, if I was Grant, I'd be able to pull that out like so easily. I'd have something like... He would immediately just be like, oh, actually... Middle lane, Quinn facing off with Arteezy. Crit is nearby. He has to be careful. He might be getting baited in here. Although, no, they spot him. They have Fiverr over on the top area. They spot out all three of these heroes. Cheeky little swipe. Right back to the tower. Ricky, though, you are looking okay. Fly buys a little bit more time, but he cannot escape the...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Uh-oh, crit. Oh, he walks up onto the high ground, into Quinn, into SVG. The silence starts thrown out, and they'll find a kill, and they find themselves Arteezy as well over here. Fly standing nearby. He should be fine. Going with those Searing Chains. Ryoya following up. They find Yuwar. They should be able to find a kill on him. Oh no, he's going to be able to escape. They didn't have the lockdown. As now the rest of Quincy crew escape to the high ground, away to safety and out of vision.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Boom! There it goes.
That's fine. Prove me wrong. I like to be proven wrong. I get proven wrong a lot. But hold that thought as now Arteezy, he's all silenced up, tricks of the trade, everything coming out here from UR. They'll find themselves a kill on the Morphling. And look to go back in. They want to jump on Fly here. The jump forward again. The silence, the Remnant's not going to be able to save him. UR gets himself a double kill. And while this is all going on, take a look at MSS. He is one big old Timbersaw who's not afraid. Quinn's got the backup. Oh, that feels bad. That feels bad.
Contract.
They call it. They straight up call it, Kips. 14 minutes, 14 and a half minutes in. They realize we don't have the lockdown. We can't. Is that the shortest game?